tax season begins soon, and state leaders are promising to help put more money back in parents' wallets. Governor Hochul unveiled a plan to expand the Empire State Child Tax Credit so families receive more money and more families qualify for the refund. The Senate bill sponsor is Jeremy Cooney, who represents parts of Monroe County. Gio Battaglia spoke to Senator Cooney about the plan to spend up to $1,000 per child, depending on the child's age. And Gio, I understand you also spoke to a mom tonight who explains how her family could benefit from the proposal.
That's right, Teresa. The current rate is set at $330 per child. Now unveiled as a preview for the upcoming 2025 State of the State address, $1,000 would be given per child up to age 3 and $500 for kids 4 to 16.
We know that child poverty isn't something that's new to the Rochester area. 50% of our children in the city of Rochester, that's 1 out of every 2 children in the city of Rochester, lives below the federal poverty line. That's unacceptable.
Senator Jeremy Cooney told me to try to help fix that. He wanted to introduce a bill to get families more money, which Governor Hochul supported Monday.
And right now, some of the poorest families are excluded from this tax credit, and I don't want that to happen anymore. We're putting an end to that. We're making it easier to get access to this and extend full eligibility to every single family who needs our help. Let's get that done. Let's get that done.
A family of 4 with a toddler and a school-aged child that earns up to $110,000 would get $1,500. The new plan lowers the cap for the credit, helping middle-class families who couldn't qualify before because they made too much money. Also under the proposal, a family of 4 making $170,000 would still get over $500, which they wouldn't have gotten before.
So we've heard directly from families in the greater Rochester area saying, we need help. Everything's more expensive, from groceries to gas to just buying boots in this cold weather, snowy season that we're entering into. So we know that by putting cash in your hands or refund checks in your pockets, that's going to be able to help you go through this very difficult time.
The proposed expansion is estimated to benefit 118,000 households in Western New York and around 207,000 children. Candace Cabral is an advocate for addressing child poverty, but is also a mom of 4 in Rochester.
Having a lot of opportunities that I couldn't afford to be because you didn't qualify, you didn't have enough income. So to me, living in the same apartment that I am and having 4 children, like, you think about it, you want more space, you want more opportunities for your kids to have a better, safe neighborhood. And I feel like I want to stay in the neighborhood. I want to make a difference. I want to make that change. I want to be able to buy property.
And families with kids under 4 would get their potential $1,000 later this year, while the $500 for those with older children would start in 2026. Senator Cooney believes Governor Hochul will revisit this at her State of the State address in a few weeks. Teresa, back to you.